Getting off the plane today, the Baffert Brigade has already hit the track as we're taking a look at a pair from the Bob Baffert barn, runner-up in the American Pharoah Getaway car, working in company with Non-Compliant, your winner of the Oak Leaf.
Yeah, it's gaming on the inside, actually. Your winner of the Del Mar Futurity, the other Bob Baffert juvenile, and then the filly to the outside. I'm interested to see how gaming especially works, because I was looking at some videos on XBTV last night just in my preparation. He seems like a very lazy workhorse to me.
Yep.
They're always having to ask him, and kind of around the turn he idles a little bit. He just, I think this is an analogy that you've coined very well for us, Simon. He's like a bicycle.
Mm-hmm.
If you stop pedaling, he stops running. But putting him on the inside would hopefully incentivize him to be a little more competitive in the morning.
Yeah, those horses are sometimes hard to assess early on as a trainer when, you know, they don't give as much in the morning. But from a trainer standpoint, I always used to like training those types of horses because they're not going to do too much. They're not going to exert themselves too much. You have to ask them a little bit, and you can do that via the rider or putting them in company, putting them out, working them out of the gate. And yeah,
which dot am I looking at right now?
The front dot is gaming.
Front dot, gotcha.
Front dot is gaming, and the Non-Compliant to the outside.
Can you talk about the biomechanics and the flow of the ergonomic?
Yeah, the kinesiology.
The
kinesiology.
So I will say this, though, as they're going around the turn.
Moving great.
Vladimir Surin was a kinesiologist prior to being a trainer, and we did a feature on him, and one of the things that was really eye-opening to me, he said, you know, the human body's amazing. You can just keep pushing its limits, and it always grows back faster. Right. He said, I thought I could apply that to horses. No. That is not the case. They have a finite level of fitness. So when you're talking about trying not to do too much, you absolutely can leave your racetrack out there. There's only so much fitness you can put into a horse.
Yeah, humans respond to stress, right? The body builds on it. This you can't. You can't just go out there and work a horse every 3 days and grind and grind and grind. But here it is, and this is what Christina's talking about. You see, he's just being asked a little bit. The filly's going a lot easier. So if you don't know this horse's race record, you look at this and say, wow, Non-Compliant, so much better. But look, the more you niggle a little bit, he keeps coming back and keeps coming back. Deceptive workhorses to the untrained eye. He's 2 for 2. But he is. He's like riding a bicycle. You don't pedal fast, you're going nowhere. You pedal slow, you just stay in the same spot.
And you can see the rider still asking him on the gallop out a little bit too, hustling him up, getting to the bottom of him fitness-wise. But he hasn't done anything wrong on the racetrack in the afternoon. He's undefeated. He earned a 4 on Thoroughgraph in the Del Mar Futurity, going 7 furlongs. That's one of the fastest numbers in the race.